Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we are going to be revealing what do they think about you when they think of you. So whether it is your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush, we are going to go in deep and show you what they secretly think about as they are thinking about you. So if you are new to this channel, I am Dr. V. Welcome. It's my absolute passion and purpose to do these readings for you. I want to give a big warm welcome to all of our new subscribers, as well as to everyone who is already part of the Live Tarot family. I just want to tell you how much I appreciate all of you. And if you are celebrating holidays, whatever holidays you are celebrating around the world, I want to wish you all very happy holidays as well. You know, peace on earth and lots of love. And thank you to all of you who have left me such beautiful comments, messages. I cannot even tell you how much it touches my heart. And even if I cannot respond to all of them, please do know that I do read each and every comment. So today I have 3 options for you, and we do have some crystals here to help you choose which one would be the most, the one that you feel most intuitively guided to. But before I jump into that, I just wanted to make a quick announcement regarding the Blessed Twin Flame necklace. Just wanted to let you guys know that it is back in stock, and I am so excited because now we have 2 colors. So we have the black and gold, and we have the ivory and gold. So even though we don't have the ivory and gold yet in terms of, the photos and options online for you to choose from, when you order, you can just specify which of the 2 that you want. Now, if you are international, I suggest that you order from my Etsy shop. That is the only place to get international orders. If you're in the United States, you can also use the Etsy shop, or you can order from my website. Now, what is really, really special about this necklace is that when you order it, I choose the necklace for you. Now, each of these hearts has a different design within it. So each necklace is unique. So I will be choosing the necklace for you. I will be placing it in my special altar where I've been praying and meditating for over 15 years now. I will infuse it with the highest of vibrations with prayers so that you can get union with your beloved person, or reunion if you've been in separation, with ease. I will also include a handwritten note that has that special prayer, as well as a special affirmation that I've chosen just for you and your beloved from my Twin Flame affirmations deck. Now, these also make beautiful gifts, so you don't even have to order it just for yourself. You can also order it for somebody you love, for them to attract love. These can also be used if you want to attract new love into your life. They're very high vibrational, and they put you in that state. That's what it's meant to be. So it's for everything: attracting new love, union with your current person, or reunion with somebody that you want to be with again. So all of the links are always in the box below. Now, with this reading, please do be gentle with yourself. This is a general reading. Not everything may resonate for you in your situation. Take the messages that do and leave the rest. Now, if you'd like to have specific guidance on your unique journey, you can also have a personal reading with me, or you can order any of the 5 oracle decks that I have created and will be using in this reading as well. As always, all of the links are always in the box below. So you can pick from number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can choose them all and take the messages that resonate for you. So for group number 1, this is crystal number 1. So if you'd like to take a deep breath, meditate, see which of these you feel most intuitively guided to. For group number 2, here's our crystal number 2. And for group number 3, here is our crystal number 3. So go ahead and make your selection and we will get started with group number 1. All right, my beautiful group 1 that chose this crystal, let's take a look at what do they think about you when they think of you. So we're going to go ahead and reveal this as our first kind of central message as to what is it that your person thinks about when they think of you. So beautiful, we have judgment. Okay, so this tells me that the first thing that your person is thinking about is having some sort of a second chance with you. So I do feel that for some of you, there has been some sort of an ending or separation here. It may have been for a short period of time or a longer period of time, but your person is definitely thinking about some sort of a new beginning or a new way to rekindle this or to fix something that is not working. I'm also getting that energy that for some of you, it's not that you're not together, but you almost have a sense of uncertainty around, are you together? And if you are, is it going to be long term? I'm also getting an energy of them and you thinking about naming this connection. Like, what is actually this connection? Are you dating? Are you in a long-term relationship? Are you serious, exclusive, committed? I'm also getting this energy for some of you that there's this sense of maybe it's time to give this connection a definition or some sort of a direction, because I feel that for some of you, you guys might be struggling with some sort of uncertainty around what is it that's truly going on between the two of you. What did the two of you have? And are you on the same page? Okay, so I feel like there's a definite energy of questioning when this person thinks about you. And I do feel that there's a mirroring here. So when you think about them, I feel like both of you are asking the same question. What is going on? What is this? Are we exclusive? Are we together? Are we casual? There's a sense of uncertainty, and I feel like that's making people feel uncomfortable, and it's making them feel a little bit tense. Okay, for others of you, I feel like if there's been some sort of a separation here, then there is definitely like this thinking about you in terms of how to reinvent themselves in your eyes. So I feel like for some of you, this person has let you down in some way. There's been some disappointment around this connection. And so it's almost like this person feels very bad about the way that they've come off to you, right? Like the way that you may see them, they feel that you may see them as somebody who disappointed you, as somebody who didn't do the right things or didn't step up when they should have. So there's also a sense of like, for some of you, I feel like there's a sense of this person wanting to reinvent themselves in your eyes, like having this desire to have you look at them differently than the way that you have seen them in the past. Okay, so that's the other thing that they're thinking about when they think of you. Like, oh my gosh, I wish I could change your image of me. I want a fresh new start. Okay, so now we're getting the Prince of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel that this person, when they're thinking about you, they're thinking about the ways in which they have communicated with you in the past. I also feel that there was something here where they were too kind of practical in their energy. I feel like one of the things that they are regretting is that they didn't open up their heart in the right way. Like they didn't communicate with you from the heart. They communicated with you, or they communicated their feelings for you more from a sense of what is practical, what is logical or rational. I feel like one of the ways in which they may have turned you off or turned I'm really getting turned you off in a certain way, group one, is that you didn't feel like they were opening up their heart and that they were actually speaking to you or communicating to you from the heart. You felt that there was some sense of like convenience or some sense of practicality here. And I feel like this person when they think of you, they also regret how practical they were with you. Okay, that they saw it more like, okay, what's convenient here? Like, are we living too far apart? Are we not, able to see each other every day? Is there distance between us? Is there something between us that is not making this connection practical enough, right? So I feel like this person may have come off as somebody who, like, okay, if you're not there with them, or if you're not in their physical presence, or if you're too far away geographically, then they are like hot and cold, or off and on. There doesn't seem to be a consistency in this person. So that's the other thing that they're thinking about is, okay, like, why wasn't I consistent? Why wasn't I able to really get over any kind of practical or physical limitations and just focus on the relationship, on the feelings, on the connection? So see, I do feel that they are regretting that they didn't actually focus on what was important. Okay, they tended to focus on things that weren't that important in the relationship. They tended to put their communication and their relationship with you more on an as needed. That's the energy I'm getting, like an as needed basis. Like they would only share things as it was needed. They would only share to a certain point. There were other things about them that were mysterious that you didn't know. Like, okay, so when you weren't talking to them, or you weren't in communication with them for a few days, they would either disappear or be very mysterious. Like you don't know what they're up to, you don't know what they're doing. So there was a lot of uncertainty. So group one, I feel like the main energy that we're getting here is that this person acknowledges when they think of you is that they created a lot of unnecessary uncertainty. Okay, so now we're getting the Queen of Wands. Okay, so they want to take action towards you in a different way. Okay, that they realize that the actions that they have taken towards you so far have been mysterious. Okay, they've been mysterious. They've been more on the practical side. They've been more on the, like I said, as like a need to know basis. Like they're not fully opening up their life, their heart, their world to you. This is the main energy I'm getting, is that they realize when they think of you that they did not open up their world truly to you. They didn't open up their world, their heart to you. And that is something that they're coming to regret, and they are wanting to have a second chance to show you who they really are. That's the energy that I'm getting. They're wanting to be able to reinvent themselves in your eyes. Like they want you to actually see them for who they are, even though they know that their communication has been very lacking. Okay, because I do feel that their level of communication here with you has not really shown enough passion, purpose, or action. And that is why we're getting this Queen of Wands energy, is that they want to step into showing you how they are going to reinvent their approach to this connection. So it's like they want to show you how passionate they are. They want to show their true feelings. They want to show that they feel that this relationship has a purpose. And I feel like they were aimless before. There's an energy here from this Page of Pentacles, very immature energy. And it doesn't have to be anything related to how old this person is. It's just an energy of being inconsistent, being uncertain, being mysterious, like really not getting with it. You know, like when you always feel like somebody makes you feel off balance. Okay, there's something about this energy. I feel like this person made you feel like you were always off balance, like you never know where you stood with this person. Okay, and I feel like what they think about when they think of you is that, like, they have this sense of regret, like, gosh, you know, like the way I behaved, like I never was consistent enough to show you how I truly feel. I was never consistent. I always made you feel off balance. I always made you feel like you're questioning this connection. You're questioning me. You're questioning my intentions, my motives. Okay. So this is why I feel like, isn't this interesting? We're getting embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. And I feel like that's what the issue is with this person. They are very clear when they think about you that they did not embrace their true emotions when it came to you. because they're feeling a lot. Okay, there's a lot of deep emotion here that they're feeling. There's a very deep passion that they were feeling, but they were not able to embrace that. Okay, they were pushing those feelings down. And because they were pushing those feelings down, they came across as somebody immature, perhaps somebody who is not really great at communicating, somebody who is maybe giving you mixed signals. I do feel a very kind of, from this Prince of Pentacles energy, a sense of like mixed signals, where it may have seemed like all they want to do is just have fun. Look at this, time to go out and have fun. Like they may have given you the impression that they're just out to have a good time. They're not serious. Again, I'm getting a sense of like you just didn't know what this person was up to when they were not in communication with you. Like you had a sense of like this uneasy feeling. This person really did give you an uneasy feeling, because we're getting this view from above and get the big picture. Like, so I feel like there was some sort of this sense of, you had this general sense of who they are, but you weren't really getting the details. You felt like you were only looking at this person from above. You see how this person is looking down and all they're getting is a big picture, which is fine. Like, you know, that you can understand something from that big, like, you know, 1,000-foot view. But in order to truly get close to somebody, have a real relationship, you need to get intimate. You need to get closer. You can't just have the big picture, right? So again, I feel like what they are thinking about when they think of you is they realize that they only gave you a certain window into who they are. They didn't let you get closer. They only gave you the big picture. Okay, they never let you get close enough to see what was really going on. And that is something that they are coming to terms with, okay? Look at this beautiful koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. And I feel like they've realized that there's something more to this than just that. I think they've really come to realize that they don't want to keep playing that game. It's almost like a cat and mouse. I definitely feel like they somehow had this cat or mouse energy, where it's like they would only give you certain glimpses into who they are. They would only give you certain glimpses into their life, into their world. And now they are ready to open that world up and to really show you their true emotions, okay? Really interesting. So let's get some specific messages of what do they actually think, right? What are their specific thoughts in words here? Let's get that. So I'd really appreciate if you take a second right now to give this video a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe if you haven't already, because literally it is so free and easy to do, right? But you have no idea. It literally helps me, a single mom, raise my kids and put them through school. I have 2 boys, and the 3 of us so appreciate all of you from the bottom of our hearts for your support. I'm settling for the life I thought I wanted, but it's empty without you. I still fantasize about you. So definitely this is, you know, that energy of somebody who, where maybe this has led to an ending or a separation here, right? So see, what are they doing when they're thinking about you? Still fantasizing about you and settling for other, you know, a life that they really don't want. I still love you. I dream of being with you. I imagine waking up next to you and cuddling with you every day. So see, this is the thing. This is why I feel like for some of you, there's some sort of a physical separation, right? Like either through distance or through third party, right? Or some sort of obstruction. And that is why this person really wants to be in your physical presence. Like they are very much daydreaming, fantasizing about being in your physical presence with that renewed energy here from that Judgment card. I'm sorry I betrayed your trust. I turned my back on you when you needed me the most. Yeah. So again, I feel like somebody here has stepped away, like when they really needed to be there for you, when they really needed to step up and make you part of their world, they didn't. Okay, that's where I feel like they are, you know, when they think of you, they are so, like, it's really hurting them. It's really hurting them that they did not make you a true part of their world. They always kept some part of their world a secret. And see, we're getting a confirmation here with this travel card that there may be some sort of a geographical or emotional distance, right? Like I feel like it's a physical distance. It could also be an emotional distance. They just kept themselves away. And it could be both. For some of you, it could be that they are, you know, physically distant from you and are acting emotionally distant from you. But what I do like about this travel energy is that it tells me that they want to change this, right? They want to build momentum. They want to travel or move, right? Either move this relationship forward, move closer to you, but there is definite actual movement and progress in that travel energy. So what else do they think about when they think of you? See, you guys are mirroring each other. So this is why I said from the beginning of this reading, like I feel like there is definitely a mutual energy here of people knowing what's going on and wanting to shift, wanting to change, okay? So there's definitely something here. I feel like both of you could really benefit from coming closer together, whether it's geographically, whether it's emotionally. I feel like the decision is being made, okay? This crossroads has been reached. Like you guys are ready to make a decision. So what do they think when they think of you? It's time to make a decision. It's time. We're standing at the crossroads. We're going to have to make a decision. Am I ready to open up emotionally? Am I ready to bring you close to me? And are we ready to come closer to one another? Because there may even be, like, both of you may be mirroring each other where you're both afraid to open up to one another. You're both afraid to get past that view from above and get closer. Okay, so I feel like what they're truly thinking about is, let's make this decision. Either we decide that this is it, you know, we just don't know how to get closer, or we decide it's time for us to just embrace our emotions. No more distance, no more struggle. We're going to let each other into our life, our true world, because we believe that Spirit has a plan for us. Wow, beautiful. So decision-making energy coming through strong here, group 1. I love it. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I have used in this reading, or if you'd like to order any of the twin flame blessed necklaces that are right here, all of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose this crystal. Let's see, what do they think about when they think of you? So let's start with this first tarot card to give us a central energy here. Wow, and we have the 6 of Pentacles. So this is really beautiful. I feel like they really love the way the two of you are together, you know, like as a couple in the connection. There's something here that feels very, very satisfying to them. They feel that there is a beautiful energy exchange going on between the two of you. And I feel like for the first time, they feel like somebody is truly reciprocating the kind of love that they want in their life. I do feel very strongly that your person has been disappointed in the past in romantic relationships. Like they've always felt that they give a lot, or they really loved somebody, but that person didn't reciprocate. Either they've had to deal with unrequited love in their past, which they may or may not talk about. You know, some people don't like to reveal those kind of situations where they really liked somebody, but that person didn't feel the same way, right? So this is something I feel that they keep deep down in their hearts, like they don't like to tell anybody those kind of disappointments. Or I mean, you may know about it, but I do feel for many of you, your person has experienced some form of unrequited love that has hurt them in the past, you know? And also, even in the relationships that they already have had, I feel that they also feel disappointed because they felt that they gave more than they got in return. For some of you, I feel like your person was even like cheated on or abandoned in the past by people that they felt like they really gave a lot to. So I think reciprocity, like this equal give and take is really important to your person, because when they don't get it, when they don't feel that somebody reciprocates, they start to feel very insecure. Okay, they start to like question the connection. They start to question whether it's going to work out. I feel like it's a trigger for them. So I feel like Spirit is giving you a special message about this whole issue, group 2, that this person definitely needs to feel the reciprocity, or else they do feel triggered. Because I do feel like what they think when they think of you, at least right now, is how much they love that you actually do reciprocate, that you show them that you care, you are there for them, and that it's a type of reciprocity that maybe they have not really experienced at that level that they experience with you. Okay, so that is really beautiful. I'm loving that. So what else do they think when they think of you, group 2? What else does your person think when they think of you? Ooh, wow, temptation. Okay, so that is the devil's energy. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised. So this is why I'm saying that your person has had toxic relationships in the past that were unequal, where they feel that they were taken advantage of. Somebody in the past took advantage of your person. Okay, like they feel like they have really suffered through some very toxic relationships where they gave their heart, their soul. For some of you, I feel like they gave money, as in like they were there financially for people, and those people just used them, abused them, or whatever, and took off. Like there's definitely a very heavy energy. See, I told you, I felt it even from that 6 of Pentacles. So I'm not at all surprised that the devil came through, because I feel like your person is definitely healing from these things. So again, I feel like Spirit is saying to you, group 2, know this about your person, that what they think when they think of you is that they're always contemplating, like, is this going to work? Are you as good as you seem? Is this too good to be true? I feel like, again, these difficult moments from their past, these difficult experiences, makes them question you, but not because of you as in anything that you've done, but it's like their natural response, and they don't mean to hurt you. So you know what? You may have felt that this person may make certain types of comments, or like they get triggered very easily, or there's something highly kind of emotional about this person. And that's the reason. I feel like Spirit is telling you it's not you, group 2. If you feel that this person has either started arguments, or starts to act triggered, or starts to behave in a very withdrawn or highly emotional way within the relationship, or even if they have done that and they have run away, because I feel for some of you with this devil's energy, something may have triggered this person, and it may have led to some sort of a big separation as well. But I feel like Spirit wants you to know that if that is the case, group 2, anybody in group 2, then it's not your fault. They were triggered by something that they have experienced in the past. And so I feel like for those of you who are in separation, your person is coming to terms with the fact that it's not you. It's not, you are not the problem. Something happened here that made them think of this past, either lack of reciprocity, or being taken advantage of, or any kind of toxic, very toxic situation that they have lived through in the past. Okay, so that is why when they think of you, for those of you who are not in separation, but you're just wondering what's going on here, something feels kind of odd, it's because they're kind of always waiting for the other shoe to drop. As in, like, they're always waiting and vigilantly watching to see, will you be like the rest of them? Even though deep down in their hearts, they know you're not. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like this automatic response based on past experience, right? So it's almost like what they think that sometimes when they think of you is asking the question, like, will you abandon them too? Will you take off eventually too? Will you be like these other people? Even though their heart tells them, no, you are not like these other people. I just feel like it's sad, because it's kind of like their fears, you know? They're always waiting for something to go wrong because it always does. It's kind of like that view. And that's something that you have to heal from. That's something you have to work on, right? They love you so much, see? They love you so much. So what do they think when they think of you? How much they love you. King of Cups energy, but how afraid they are of loving you, okay? I feel like that's the main thing going on here. So the reason why they are falling for you so hard, okay, because I feel like the energy here is that they are falling hard for you, group 2. But they are terrified. They're terrified of how deeply they're falling for you at this time. And the reason for that is because of how much you give to them. They are experiencing real love for the first time. Through you, they're experiencing what it is like to actually be with somebody who is not really asking for anything in return other than for your love. As in, like, you are not there trying to manipulate or get something from this person, right? You are there simply to love them and to receive love from them. And that is what is scaring them the most, because they're like, oh my gosh, I could just do this forever. Like, I could love this person openly. I could open up my heart like I already do, but I am so afraid of what if it ends? What if it goes away? What if this person, like as in you, what if you eventually do the same thing? So this is the thing that they really do need to work through. And I think what they think about when they think of you is the fact that they better work through this, because they don't want their fears to sabotage or get in the way of this relationship, right? They want to be with you and they want this relationship to grow. See? Look at that. Wow. Beautiful energy. Look at this. You know, it's so interesting because look at this. We're getting 2 energies here about reaching a destination and lighting your path. See, we're getting this beautiful candle energy. You will be shown the way. And we're getting reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. Okay, so this is so beautiful because I do feel very strongly, group 2, that what they think when they think about you is that you are literally this beautiful light in their life. Okay, we're getting 2 energies of light and candle, and we're getting the energy of moving forward, right? Reaching your destination. There's no energy here of stagnation, which is so beautiful. It's like they see you and your love and the way you have shown up in this relationship. I'm getting this very strongly, group 2. The way that you have shown up as a partner to them in this connection has been inspirational to them. They see you as a shining light of love, of security. I'm feeling a lot of energy of security from this candle. Like, you know, that sense of like, I feel at home with you. I feel cozy with you. I feel secure. You make me feel like it is okay to love. You make me feel like I can be in this King of Cups energy. I can openly and freely love. That is what I feel your person sees you and thinks of you when they're thinking, right? Like, I feel like that's how they see you, and they see you literally as a miracle and as a blessing in their life. Look how beautiful. Everything has its gift, miracle and blessing. So there's a tremendous amount of appreciation that is coming through here as well from them to you. I feel like they want this relationship to move forward. They want it to work out. They are like loving and reveling in it, even though they are internally struggling with believing that it will be true. I think that is their internal struggle. I think their constant struggle in their head, when they are in their head. See, oftentimes I feel like this person, they struggle to be fully in their hearts because their head is always telling them harsh stories, right? Their mind is always playing tricks on them based on what it knows from its past experiences. So I do feel that when they think of you, it definitely is a struggle between their head and heart, group 2. But they really want their heart to win, okay? This person doesn't want to be in their heads about you. They want their heart to win this battle. because in their heart of hearts, they feel that they can trust you. Okay, in their heart of hearts, they feel that there is a beautiful light here between the two of you. You are the light as well, that you are both reaching this destination. Look at this beautiful, I love this. It kind of reminds me of the Disney castle. It's not the Disney castle, but it reminds me of that. And to me, that castle represents all of your dreams coming true, right? And the fact that you guys are on, look at this path. I love that the path is clear. Okay, it has a little bit of twists and turns, but for the most part, it is a clear path to your dreams. Okay, truth transcends illusion. You also have the dragonfly spirit here, which is so beautiful. So again, I feel like your person, when they think of you, what they're thinking here is that I have to get away from that devil's energy, from whatever is triggering me from my past. The past is not going to determine our present or our future, because the truth transcends that. And the truth of the matter is that you are the real deal to them. Okay, you are not the fakers of the past. You are not the users and abusers and abandoners of the past. There's no illusion around you. You are the truth. You are direct. You are there. All you want is to give and receive love. Okay, and that is what this person is very, very aware of when they think about you. So let's get specific messages. What are some specific thoughts that they have when they think of you? So I'd really appreciate if you could take 1 second right now to give this video a like, a thumbs up, and to hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free to you, but it is so powerful to me. It literally helps me put my kids through school. I'm a single mom. I have 2 boys, and the 3 of us so deeply appreciate your support. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. You're my secret inspiration. Your smile lights up my world. I love laughing with you. See, isn't this so beautiful? I love this. This is what I mean. To me, this is about the culmination of that love, that reciprocity of just feeling like, oh my God, you inspire me so much. You bring so much love, laughter, joy, just amazing things to my life. I miss you no matter what it looks like on the outside. I've become good at hiding my true feelings. Okay, so take this as it resonates. For some of you, there may have been a separation here, because see, for some of you, I feel like this devil's energy may have turned into somebody running, you know? I feel like for some of you, this person may have been temporarily triggered by something that happened. It has nothing to do with you. It's something from their past, and they may have run from this connection. But I do feel overall in this reading that even if they have run from this connection right now, it's not gonna last, because I just feel that they do very much underneath it all realize that it's a trigger. It's not you. Okay, like I feel like they realize or are starting to realize the difference. And that is why if you are in separation, they are missing you very much, and it's not going to last. I've lost faith that real love exists. People have lied to and cheated on me. I'm afraid to open my heart. See, there you go. There's the confirmation in words, right? There's the inwards confirmation of what has happened to them in the past with that devil's energy. See, this is why I'm saying people have cheated them, lied to, abused them. I said abandoned, right? 6 of Pentacles, like no reciprocity. They always feel like they were, they're the ones who gave love, understanding. And I'm also feeling money. I don't know. From that 6 of Pentacles, I feel like they've also even lost money on people. Like they tried to help people financially and they were screwed over. I'm getting that as a very strong indication that is adding more to that devil's energy, right? Like, when you not only have you gotten your heart broken, but people have even stolen money from you. Like that's really devastating. And I do feel that your person, whether they've admitted to that or not, it's something that really weighs heavily on them. Wow. So see, they want to raise their vibration. They want to raise who they are. And I think what they do also think about when they think of you is that you are that inspiration, right? So the way you are, the love that you have, the way you live your life is also an inspiration to them to up level their own vibration, because I think they've realized that this, whatever this energy is from their past, whatever has been these issues from the devil's energy, they also realize that it has brought them down, right, in life. Like it's making them really suffer in life. It's like the past is still haunting them in some ways, especially if they have run from this connection and you are in separation. Now they're really feeling the loss of how the past is ruining their present. It's ruining their chances at having real love. So what do they think about when they think of you if you're in separation? Wow, I am letting the past ruin my chance of being in love now, of being truly loved now. So I need to like change up my energy. I need to let go of all of the ghosts from the past that are dragging me down. See? So this is why I'm saying, so you may be feeling that, yes, this person truly does love you, but they have that split energy and it comes from that devil's energy. So I feel like they're becoming very, very aware of this. You know, they're really starting to understand how their split energy of like, I want love, but I don't trust it. I want you, I love you, but what if you leave me? What if you steal from me? All those things, right? That split energy is also causing the low vibration. But see, you are soulmates. Wow. Wow. So they see you. What do they think about when they think of you? This. You are their soulmate. They do not want to give up this connection no matter what. So, wow. Let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading, or if you'd like to order any of the brand new two different styles of the Blessed Twin Flame necklace, all of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose this crystal, let's take a look at what do they think about when they think of you. So we're going to uncover this first card to give us a central energy here. Wow. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's the sun. Beautiful energy. So I'm feeling very strongly when they think of you, they feel so positive. They feel so hopeful. I feel like you have brought, or almost like I'm getting the word from spirit, rekindle the spark. I feel like you have brought some sort of light into the darkness of this person's life. I feel like they were, when they met you, I feel like they were going through a very dark phase. They felt like the spark had come out of them, like, you know, like that spark for life or that inspiration for life. I feel like their trials and tribulations, the challenges that they have faced, had put them in more of a darker place. They were going through a cycle of a little bit of pessimism, or maybe things had not been working out well for them. Maybe they had hit a lot of blocks. They felt like they had gone through a lot of, you know, roadblocks in life, like, you know, like hitting some walls, trying to deal with it, trying to go around the wall, trying to get over the wall, that kind of stuff. And they feel that meeting you, connecting with you, falling in love with you, shone a light into the darker recesses of their mind, their heart, and their life. That is the energy I'm getting. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Let's go deeper. What else? For my beautiful group 3, what else do they think about you when they think of you? Beautiful. See, Ace of Pentacles. What an amazing confirmation. See, this is what I mean. It's like you brought back a certain, that again, I keep getting that rekindling of the spark of life. So it's not just even like the rekindling of a sense of romance, a sense of adventure, a fresh new energy. It's not even that. It's even deeper than that, group 3. It is literally the rekindling of a life spark. Like, I do feel that there was some part of your person that was starting to feel dead inside, okay? They were going through some sort of a cycle before they met you, before they connected with you, where they were starting to really feel dead inside. like something had, like there was a spark within them that had just gone out. You know, there was a sense of maybe even like a lack of motivation or a lack of inspiration in their life. They were just feeling very dull, very listless. They almost like felt like they were coming to the end of something. And look at this beautiful Ace of Pentacles energy. Like you made them feel like loving life is possible again. What's beautiful about this Ace of Pentacles energy is that it's very earthy energy, right? We get that beautiful tree with that, you know, the pentacle within it. It's very earthy. It's very down to earth. It's very grounded in reality. And I feel like that is what your person really needed when they were coming out of this cycle, when they first met you, is I think, you know, whatever the challenges were, the walls that they were facing, put their spirit in a place that kind of got out of hand for them, and they needed the energy of grounding. They needed somebody like you in their life that brought stability, because look at how stable this tree is. See, even though it's on this little kind of like a little mound right here, it is strong, it is standing stable, it is growing this beautiful pentacle within it. I feel like you are this person's stability. You helped to ground them as they were kind of flaying about in life. I feel like that's what happened. And the reason why they think of this so much when they think of you is that they're so grateful for the sense of security and stability that you brought into their life that is very real, right? Like this Pentacles energy is really about that which moves the needle for us in life. Like it's not about any kind of fantasies. It's not about, you know, hopes that are not grounded in the real. This is about like, oh my gosh, you brought something real to my life. You made it feel that a new beginning is real and possible, not just some sort of a pipe dream or some sort of a fantasy that, you know, doesn't feel like it's ever going to amount to anything more than just some, you know, some dream that you have. Beautiful so far, group 3. What else do they think about when they think of you? Seven of Cups. Wow, beautiful. They feel that you have opened up their world to many different options. Okay. So, and what I mean by many different options is that I feel like before they met you, before you guys connected, and I feel like this connection or this meeting between the two of you may have been very, very magical. Like it may have come out of nowhere. It may have been very kind of spontaneous for some of you, where like you had no idea you were going to meet this person. Like you may have just like suddenly, very suddenly out of the blue met in some sort of unusual way, or maybe you guys, neither of you were looking for somebody or something, but you just kind of discovered each other. I feel like there was a lot of confusion in this person's mind. They were very confused also with their heart, right? With the Seven of Cups, like because they had been experiencing these walls and experiencing these obstacles in their life, I feel like they were confused as to which path to take, or like what to do next to help themselves get out of this, whatever their obstacles were. So I feel like you helped them to clear the path to being able to choose what is right and what should be next for them. So to me, the Seven of Cups energy really gives off two energies. One is it gives off their confusion about what they needed to do in order to get themselves out of this darkness. And it also represents that you opened up options for them, like as in you showed them, okay, let's eliminate what isn't going to work for you and let's focus on what will, right? So you opened up options in their life that are real. And again, to me, that has everything to do with this Ace of Pentacles. So to me, this combination is really beautiful because it opens up your heart to new possibilities while eliminating the confusion, right? So it clears you up in a way emotionally and in the material world where you feel that you can focus in on what is important, right? Because look, if you look at this pentacle, like it's very much focused in, like it's very laser sharp. Like, okay, we're just focused on this one thing. We don't need to focus on a bunch of other things that don't matter. So I do feel that another thing that they think about when they think of you and they think about this connection is that they realize that before you came into their life, they were focusing on certain things that didn't matter in their life. Like they may have been too focused on things that were wasting their time, things that weren't going anywhere, things that were kind of dead in the water. But they were confused about where to actually put their energy or their time or their resources. So again, I feel like it goes back to stability and clarity. I feel like you have brought tremendous amount of stability and clarity into their life. And that's what they think of a lot when they think of you. See, we're getting the dragon's energy. Beware of self-delusion. So see, this is where I feel like, again, to me, they are so appreciative of you because, again, before they met you, they were definitely in a state of self-delusion. And I feel like it has to do with that Seven of Cups. Like they may have been pursuing things that they were deluding themselves into thinking were going to work. Okay, so they may have been pursuing a different relationship. They may have been pursuing like money, job, career, business opportunities that were definitely not going anywhere, but they were deluding themselves. They were lying to themselves that it will. For some of you, I do feel that there may have been some sort of a third party situation when you first met, where again, they were kind of trying to delude themselves into thinking that it's okay, that they're happy, that it'll be all right, they're just going to figure it out. But meeting you also showed them the truth of that. So this sense of deluding themselves was very, very prevalent. It was very present in this person when they met you. And that is why this Ace of Pentacles to me also represents that honesty is essential. This is the other thing. I feel like you brought honesty back into this person's life, as in you really inspired them to start getting honest with themselves and honest with where they're at in their life. See, to be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. Okay, so I do feel that there was a definite mask that this person was wearing when you first met them. They may have seemed very alluring, right? They may have seemed very like mysterious, very enticing. There's something about them that is very attractive, but I feel like that mask that they were wearing is not to deceive you. It was more about them kind of hiding from their own problems, you know, hiding from the own truths in their own life that they really needed to face. And part of what they needed to face was that delusion of all of the things that they were doing that were not working out, right? Like being able to understand that they were facing certain obstacles and hitting certain walls in life that really was asking them to take a deeper look at themselves, to become more focused and more understanding of what it is that they truly need. So I feel like you and the way they think about you is that you represent the person who really helps them with that clarity, the person who brought them back to themselves, the person who brought in that authenticity, that made it feel like, okay, well, sometimes life does sting, but now it stings so much less because I found you. Because I do feel that, you know, before they found you, they were really wallowing. Again, we're getting that same energy of wallowing in the life stings, like, right? Life stinks and stings. Like, so things are just going wrong for me. Like, why can't I catch a break? Why doesn't anything work out for me? I'm so confused. And I feel like that's what they, you know, were really stuck in that energy of like, life sucks, life stings. You know, what am I doing wrong? Why do I keep trying different things, but nothing works for me? So I'm almost getting the sense of like, like this sense of like when they think of you, what they think is that they are so, so blessed because you are kind of like a lucky charm. Like, you coming into their life kind of shifted the energy. Your love, your friendship, your support, your physical, emotional, and spiritual presence, emotional presence in their life helped them to shift gears. I think that's the main thing. And they are just so in love with you and so appreciative of the fact that your presence and your effect on them has helped them to finally shift gears into looking at the bigger picture. And here's what I find so interesting. So I believe it was group one. I think it was group one. Now, don't hold me to this. I can't remember if it was group one or group two. One of the other groups, it was the opposite problem. And it's so interesting that this is coming through as the opposite situation, whereas that in that group, the issue was that it was all about seeing the bigger view, only looking at things from the 10,000 square foot view, 10,000 foot view. Sorry, I always think of things in square feet. I don't know why, but you know what I mean, like that big view, and not getting closer to the details to really focus on the smaller things that matter and getting closer. Right? By keeping distance, by always looking at the bigger picture, you're also keeping distance. Here, I feel like it's the opposite. Your person has been stuck in minutia. Like with this 7 of Cups, like they've been focusing on all these little different things. Things don't work. And now they're focused even more without stepping back and looking at their life from a bigger or broader perspective, right? They were too much just lost in the details. And now I feel like when they think of you, what they think is how you have broadened their perspective. It's a balancing game after all, right? So here we have get ready for new horizons. So I feel like you have broadened this person's world. You have opened up their world by helping to bring them clarity. Okay, love and clarity is what you have brought. So let's get some specific thoughts. Like, what are they specifically thinking with their own words when they think of you? So if you could take a second right now just to give this video a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe if you haven't already, it would mean the absolute world to me because it's absolutely free to you, but it literally helps me, a single mom, put my kids through school. So I do have 2 boys, and all 3 of us are just so grateful to all of you from the bottom of our hearts for your support. I'm sorry for leaving you hanging. There's no excuse for my actions. I want to reconcile with you. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, there may have been a separation. This indicates like some sort of a separation here that may have happened because this person may have, for some of you, that mask may have just been too much, right? Like they just were not coming out of their darkness or their confusion with that 7 of Cups. They didn't know what they wanted. They weren't, they weren't as appreciative of you. So I do feel that for some of you, if there's been some sort of struggle or separation because of this mask, because of this, like who they were and what issues they were struggling with, then this shows us that they may have, with that 7 of Cups energy, been a bit more in that runner mentality, if that's the case for you. That's not going to be for everybody. But either way, I feel like when they think of you, they still want to reconcile. This separation is temporary. It's not something they want. I want you to believe in me again. I know that I must take full responsibility for my actions. I will earn your trust again. Okay, so that's another message for some of you who may be, right now in going through a darker time because of this person's dark time, right? So I'm feeling that for those of you who are in struggle or separation, Spirit is saying that the reason for that is not because they don't see you as the sun's energy. It's not because they don't appreciate the support, the stability that you've brought. For some of you, I feel like this person is very damaged in a certain way, right? Like, so even though they consciously are very appreciative of you, they may not be able to figure out how to allow that stability into their life. Sometimes when we have become so accustomed to being confused, in the dark, and always struggling or in an unstable place, we actually don't know what light and stability truly feels like. We're able to appreciate it theoretically, but when it comes into our life, sometimes we reject it because we don't know what to do with it. And I feel like Spirit is saying, and look, these two fell out, so we're going to take two. You get an extra message here, group 3. I feel like that's what Spirit is saying, is that as much as theoretically or inside this person may appreciate you and see you as the sun, if they have left or if they are in separation, it's because they don't know how to handle that. It's new for them. It's something that they are not used to. And there's a level of self-sabotage or a level of withholding happiness from oneself. You're the love of my life. You make me want to be a better person. I want to be happy and content with you. See? So they do want that. Like, you see that from that sun's energy. I'm sorry for being critical of you. I know I hurt you with my harsh words and actions. So this is why I feel like there's a commonality here with, the fact that there's a lot of love and appreciation. And for some of you, they're ready. And you are experiencing their readiness, and for others of you, they weren't ready and they had to step away because they don't know how to accept that stability into their life. Some people, they get used to instability, unfortunately, right? It becomes their natural state and they don't know what to do to, accept love, nurturing, and stability into their life. So here's a special message from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. They see you as their feminine. So they want to be with you. They love you. That is not the question here at all. The love is not the question. They see you as their divine counterpart. See? For those of you who are struggling or in separation, or even if you're not, either way, deep soul connection in the 5D. This is what they think of when they think of you. They think of you as their divine counterpart. We are so deeply connected. It doesn't matter what life throws at us. That connection is always there. It never goes away. See? So see, this is why I feel like there is a special message here for those of you who are in separation. I feel like this person is really trying to heal themselves in the sense that they're trying to come to a place where they decide that life no longer stings, that they're willing to accept the blessings of the Ace of Pentacles and the blessing of you in their life. Like, they don't want to push you away anymore, because I do feel for some of you, this person may have pushed you away, and now they are really, when they think about you, they are realizing that pushing you away is the worst thing that they can do. So I do feel that there's going to be some sort of a communication coming through here. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, or order any of the oracle decks that I have used in this reading, or if you'd like to order any of the Blessed Twin Flame necklaces, they also make a wonderful gift. So we have it in black and gold and in ivory and gold. So all of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one.